Guys, welcome to Smashy Happy Chinese, Unit 7, Lesson 19. First one, 生词, 生词, new words. 喜欢, what's the meaning? 喜欢, to like something, alright, to like something. So today we're going to talk about the things you like, the hobbies. First, my favorite, 音乐, 音乐. This is the music, alright? I like music. 我喜欢音乐 with me. 我喜欢音乐 And next one, oh, my least favorite. 运动 运动 That's the sports, alright? I'm a geek. 我喜欢运动我喜欢运动 I like sports. And I don't like sports. 我不喜欢运动我不喜欢运动 Right. Next one, also one of my favorite. 上网上网 Alright, this is to surf on the internet. This one, 上 This one, 上 means up. And this one, 网 from 网球 Remember? 网球 Well, it's a kind of sports. Remember? 网球 What is 网球? Tennis. Tennis. Look at the character. This one, 网, actually means the net. The net. So on the net, kind of like online, surf on the internet. Surf on the internet. So I like to surf on the internet. 我喜欢上网 Right? 我喜欢上网 Next one. Boys' favorite games. 游戏游戏 I like games. You go first. 我喜欢游戏我喜欢游戏 Right? And to ask about habits, or just generally what do you like? 你喜欢什么你喜欢什么 What is 什么 What, right? 什么 means what. So you like what? What do you like? Right, so 你喜欢什么 What do you like? And the answer would be I like with the habit. 我喜欢音乐 I like music. Alright? Let's continue. This one. 爱好爱好 This is the habit. This is the hobby. Right? But what's the meaning of 爱? The most important word of all the language. 爱 means to love. To love. And this one, 好 This one, 好 It's the same character from hello. 你好你好 Right? But in 你好, that's the third tone, right? 你好 And here, 好 fourth tone. When this 好 pronounces the fourth tone, it means to like. It means to like. So, I to love, how to like, combine means hobby, right? So, my hobby. 我的爱好 Right? My hobby. 我的爱好 My hobby is music. 我的爱好 This one is 是音乐 Right? With me. 1, 2, 3. 我的爱好是音乐 Excuse me. My hobby is sports. 我的爱好是运动我的爱好是运动 My hobby is to surf on the internet. You go first. You go first. 我的爱好是上网我的爱好是上网 I like games. 我的爱好是游戏我的爱好是游戏 Right? So his hobby, 他的爱好 Right? 他的爱好 although this one will be listed as the new vocabulary, I don't think I have any difficulty with this one. 他的, alright, his. And what is her? That's also 他的 with different character, right? 他的 with different character. And so next one, our hobby. 我们的爱好 alright? 我们的爱好 Next one, this one. 电脑 alright? This is the computer, alright? 电 means electricity and 脑 means brain. So this is the brain powered by the electricity, computer. So 电脑游戏 combined all together. 电脑游戏 that's the PC games, right? PC games. So we're all geeks. Our hobby is the PC games. Think about it, and you go first. Right? 我们的爱好是电脑游戏。Right? 我们的爱好是电脑游戏。Right? Let's think about it. How to say, what is your hobby? What is your hobby? Use this one. What is your hobby? Right? 你的爱好是什么 ？With me. 你的爱好是什么 ？What is your hobby? Right? So all the sentence patterns. 你喜欢运动吗？你喜欢运动吗 ？What's the meaning of this one? You like sports? Do you like sports? You like sports? Do you like sports? 我喜欢运动 What's the meaning of this? I like sports, right? 你的爱好是什么 What's the meaning of the third one? What's the meaning of the third one? Your hobby is what? What's your hobby? And last one, 我的爱好是运动。我的爱好是运动。My hobby is sports. My hobby is sports. I'll leave this to the face-to-face practice, alright? 他喜欢 blah 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 吗 What's the meaning of this one? Does he or does she like blah blah blah? 他的爱好是什么？他的爱好是什么 What is his or her hobby? Alright? We took Simpson as example, all the characters, some of the characters. There are millions of the characters in this cartoon, alright? We'll talk about this during face-to-face. Last part, characters. 运动 right? Staring at these two characters, and you can find out they share a same part. There's a building block appears in both of the characters. Is this, right? Is this. So I'll explain the first 运 first. The radical of 运 is this. It means to walk, right? To walk. So 运 actually means to move, So the radical indicate to give you a hint of the meaning of the characters. To walk, right? To walk. So here it looks a little bit like a guy with trolley. A guy with a trolley to walk. Or maybe you could consider this as a very long leg, right? And this one is the building block both of the characters shares. It's here on the right above and here at the left part. That is 云. Alright. To check the first character, the construction of this character is a radical to represent the meaning of the character, and the right part a building block to give you a hint of the pronunciation of the character. See 云 and 云, the only difference is the tone, right? 云 to move, 云the cloud. So this part does not contribute the meaning of the character, it's the pronunciation, right? So all combined. 云. And this one, 云, in this second one, 动. This one also means to move, to move. So this does not make any sense because this one has nothing to do with the pronunciation and also has nothing to do with the meaning. I'll explain later why it appears to be this in this character. But right parts make perfect sense. This one is the li, another very important radical. I want you to take this and this down. It's very commonly used radical in commonly appeared radical in the Chinese characters. This one means power. Power. It also appears in the character this. What is this? Nan. What is nan? It's the male, alright? Male. The most popular explanation is that the above part, this is the feud, and right part is the power. So Nan is the guy who has strength, and should work in the field, right? Nan, male. So here, of course, you need to, if you want to move something, you need the strength, right? And why the left part is Yun? Actually, it has something to do with the Chinese characters simplified process. This is the traditional one, and actually, the government and the linguistics they simplify the left part into Yun to make it easier. If you look at this part and this part, it makes a little bit sense. They lose the part in the middle to use this one Yun, the simpler character, to indicate this part. So what's the left part originally? That makes sense. That is 重, 重, heavy. So 动, from my understanding, especially the traditional one, 动, the original meaning is to move the heavy stuff, right? This one, to move the heavy stuff with the strength, to move the heavy stuff, like lifting. And this one, 运, is just to move means the object moving, to walk, to transport, to go jogging, something like that, right? So that's the difference. Next one, 运动 means sports, and 运动场. 运动场, what is 运动场? You already learned this. If you forgot, you need to recheck your vocabulary, right? 运动场 is a place to do sports. Where is this? The field, the sports ground, right? The field. And next one, we already learned this. Oh, we haven't. It's next class. Sorry about that. 运动员. 运动员. Alright, we actually learned this. We've already learned this from 售货员. 售货员. What is 售货员? 售货员是什么? 售货员是 sales assistant, alright? Or retail seller, or salesman, alright? And 演员. 演员. This is the actor, alright? I explained in the previous class the meaning of yuan is 口 combined bei. And the original meaning is to count the money, and involved the meaning of to count the number, and involved the meaning of people in a certain number of groups. People in the groups, a person in a group. So this one, a person. So what is the person in a group who do sports? 运动员, that's the athletes, right? And so that is all for today. Thanks.